Because while we're busy watching Iraq and ISIS run around murdering everybody, blowing up mosques, churches, killing men, women, and children, crucifying people, their normal activity. And as our media basically doesn't even expose the fact that the government runs them, while all that's happening, they're still attacking areas of Africa and Syria. And they're still trying to destabilize, through the Muslim Brotherhood that's allied with them, Egypt. And boy, if Egypt falls, that's a big circus. The ceasefire was broken by the different organizations, Hamas mainly, in Gaza, firing more rockets against Israel. People say, how dare Israel bomb Gaza? I don't like seeing civilian areas being bombed, but who's launching the rockets? And why is Hamas doing that when Israel then comes up and blows up their infrastructure? Because Hamas is tied in with the UN and the globalists. And those political leaders are being paid, ladies and gentlemen, to destabilize and undermine their own people. And that's come out. You can search Israel-created fake al-Qaeda groups to end peace process, Jerusalem Post, 1998. And when they say Israel, that means criminal elements within the Israeli government. And our own government does this as well, because what's the goal? Keep the political class in power. Keep Obama in power. Keep the NSA in power. Keep the CIA in power. But most people in the Israeli government, the U.S. government, you name it, are not bad people. It's tiny groups that want destabilization. Look at Saudi Arabia, caught red-handed funding ISIS. Who may want to overthrow them? It's a very dangerous game. That's why it's always stabbing in the back and double dealing and flipping sides. There's no honor among thieves. The British Empire called it the great game of balkanization or divide and conquer. Literally hundreds of textbooks from the 1700s on until the 60s that are public, go look it up, were written for technocrats of the British Empire to understand this. And books have been written here, like Tragedy and Hope, that we sell back in print. Only 1,000 were printed. The plates were destroyed. Patriots reverse engineered it, fought the lawsuits, and reprinted it, and we have it. 1,100 pages long, Tragedy and Hope. Carol Quigley, head of Georgetown Political Science, admitting everything I just told you. Brzezinski's written 5 books telling you everything I just told you, because it's meant for the elite. They think you're so stupid, you'll never read The Anglo-American Establishment or Tragedy and Hope by Carol Quigley. You'll never read The Technotronic Era, written in the 70s by Zygmunt Brzezinski. You read that little 250-page book, it all came true.